Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome.
Episode 1 of The Good, The Bad and The Two Skis. I'm A1, aka Ski.
And I'm Dave. I haven't got an AKA though. Do I need an AKA?
Yeah, you can have one if you want.
Ski 2.
Nah, that's not fair.
Anyway, let's do
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm his brother, the big brother, and he asked me to come on it because he said, make me look good. So I was like, okay, I'll come on here, tell a few jokes and make you look good, mate. And also...
Well, no, don't say that. We're doing it for the fun of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun of it, yeah.
Yeah, so he's leeching off me because I'm the successful one of the...
Yeah, but you're saying that I'm not funny. What about the time we've got a video to prove how funny I am?
Hi Dave. How you doing? Alright. I want to go.
Anyway, this is The Good, The Bad and The Two Skis. The way it works is the gimmick of the podcast.
Don't call it a gimmick, it makes it sound cheap, mate.
And the premise of the podcast is each episode we talk about the best and worst of something. Sometimes it'll be things that you suggest. Sometimes it'll be things we want to talk about. So, for example, the first week we're talking about...
Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, one that's very popular. What about our history with Mario?
We've got quite a checkered history.
What's that mean? In what way?
I don't know why I said that, but...
It's a controversial history, Mario. We don't.
It's not controversial. Don't worry about that. It's actually straight down the line. But we have got a history with Mario.
A checkered history.
A checkered history, yeah. We basically started playing it, when we were kids. So it'd be like I reckon it was maybe 1989 or 90, judging by the photo.
Yeah, look, we've actually got a photo of... that pretty much sums up what he's about.
Man, you are one pathetic loser. No offense.
Yeah. And there is actually a video coming out of us playing the hardest Mario game level ever made.
Together.
And I think, we've not filmed it yet, but I'm sure we'll complete it pretty fast.
Pretty much.
We're pretty good at Mario games.
So it's being selfish, mate.
No, I'm not.
I think you understand you're being selfish!
First of all, let's talk about the best and worst Mario games. And I think you've written down 5 of your best.
I thought we were doing 3.
Where have you written them down?
I haven't written them down. They're in here, mate. This is what you need, mate.
We need a top 5 because 3 we're probably gonna have the same ones. 5 you might have some that I disagree with.
Wait up, 1, 2, 3.
We've both written them down. We'll do it in reverse order. So at number 5, what have you got?
I've got Paper Mario, which is a RPG game.
Yeah. You pick like the niche ones to make it seem like you're a Mario fan, like a proper Mario fan. Yeah, why'd you do that?
Are you doing this for the podcast or are you doing it on purpose? Seriously?
Both. This is what we do. We talk about things.
Oh, right, okay.
What is it? What's it about?
Well, it's a Mario game, you've got to say.
No, what is it about? The RPG elements of it.
He goes around, he speaks to the Goombas, he speaks to, I don't know all the names off by heart, I'm not a nerd or anything, but he goes and speaks to the Goombas and the Koopa Troopa Shy Guys, and it's like you'll have Shy Guys in it, and they're like really like shady characters hiding behind shops and stuff, and you go around, they're like, hey Mario, you want me to sell you these things?
Mexican. Are they Mexican?
It doesn't have voice in it. Yeah, but this is what I imagine it's like in my mind, not because it's Mexican. But I just imagine he's like a shady
Mexican
character. Not a shady character as that got a Mexican voice, but a bit like in Danger Mouse. In Danger Mouse, when he used to have stiletto, he'd be like, I got him.
He wasn't Mexican.
He was Italian though, wasn't he? Stiletto.
Oh, that's a pig.
Anyway, we get off point, mate.
Yeah, so...
You go there, you find out information from them to help you do the quest, and then the quest would be a turn-based system.
That's not... You're already... We're going to talk about spin-offs later. You're already talking about a game that's probably a spin-off.
Yeah, well, it is.
Well, there you go.
He tells me to just get your top 5 and then come out here and he...
Yeah, off camera, I also said main game.
Anyway.
5, I've put Mario World.
What do you like about it?
Not much about, but I just remember that I pretty much only played 5 Mario games properly.
Did you ever finish the game?
I didn't even think I started it. I probably got like 2 levels in. I recognise why it's a good Mario game though. It's the Mario game where they really got into the formula. That's one I'm going to talk about later actually. But I recognise it's a good game.
It did have enhanced graphics. Anyway, so we'll move on to... My number 4 is Super Mario Sunshine, which is actually not really like that. Wait, whoa, what's up? It's a great game, mate, and not a lot of people...
Explain what it's about.
Not a lot of people know that. Yeah.
It's your birthday today, not many people know that.
In it, he goes to an island called Isle
Look at that. Just been putting mum's
It's credit card details.
don't think people can read that.
Just don't interrupt me in my flow. I was flowing there.
You weren't flowing that
There
much.
was flow.
There was not much flow.
Yes, he goes to Isle Delfino.
On a tropical island, Mario is taking a well-deserved vacation.
And this is a island in the Caribbean. And he has a water park and he has to make his food. But I like the actual way that he used the water park to traverse the environment.
Yeah, what I hate about it, I remember you playing that game. It's a cleaning simulator. That's all it is. He goes around and cleans oil off things.
First bit of cleaning he's ever done.
Yeah, but you basically paid 50 quid just to.
It didn't
do
cost
things.
50, it cost 30.
No, it didn't.
Inflation.
No, trust me, it didn't.
No, don't. Well, trust me, I was there, mate. I bought it.
Right, let's see, shall we?
Can you believe this guy?
I'll keep it going.
What are you looking for? The price.
The price.
Anyway, it was an interesting game because it had some very difficult parts, but overall it was very fulfilling, and I had a good time with it. So, what's yours?
Mario Galaxy.
What do you like about Galaxy?
It was a good jump up in technology from, Mario 64 or whatever. I could see why people like it. It's got a good range of levels. The whole world's thing is pretty good. I mean, I'm not going too deep about it. I didn't complete it.
Well, that's not really deep at all. That's pretty shallow.
No, I know, that's
you didn't actually say anything about it except the Galaxy is in the name. You're saying, oh, it's a jump up in tech. It's not really a jump up in tech. It looks exactly.
What did you say about Mario Sunshine? Oh, you get to traverse the scenery.
Don't say it like I don't use that word all the time. Which I do. My next choice is Super Mario Brothers 1.
And 3?
No, Super Mario Brothers 1, not 3.
No, it's 1 at 3.
No, it's 1.
Well, go ahead and tell
Not
me.
3.
No, yeah, Super Mario 1 that you put at number 3.
Oh, yeah. Super Mario 1 at 3. Yeah, why? You're trying to basically make it out like you're going to have it higher. I thought we weren't going to do the same ones.
We're not, mine's higher.
No, it's still the same game.
Yeah, because we didn't know each other's lists. That's the whole point.
I thought you said you didn't want to have the same game.
No, I said I didn't want us. Forget it.
Right.
No, talk about Mario.
This was the one that started it all. About 2 plumbers. And
Who are you, the trailer guy? It's about 2 plumbers.
what's your 3?
Mario 64.
See, I'm going to go outside the box here, and I'm going to say that one doesn't hold up. Don't shoot the messenger. Yeah.
That's the wrong saying.
What?
Don't shoot the messenger means when you're giving some information from someone else.
No, I'm pretty sure it's that.
We'll Google it. Well, it's not even made your top 5.
What hasn't?
Mario 64. Do you not remember the great times you had playing it?
No, it's not. It's not in my top 5. I also recently played it again all the way through because I played a lot of the Mario games through again. It came out on the Super Mario Brothers 3D All Stars collection, and it doesn't hold up. It's got bad controls as well. I like to have a sturdy grip, on the controls. Crass.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Crass.
Crass supernaturalism.
Do you reckon they put down the controls in the advert for controls for those who like to have a sturdy grip? You know, it was the first 3D. It's a pioneer of a game, mate. It came out of nowhere. 3D, mastered it in the first go. Different world.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Good music. Everything about it was just perfect for its time. You could say all the games have aged badly.
No, you're
Yeah, Mario Sunshine's aged badly.
I always used to put it like this. On Mario Sunshine, he looks the same on the box as he does in the game. On Mario 64, he looks like a goddamn Roblox thing in the game. Like a Minecraft in the game. It's a square head.
The most popular game of all time, Minecraft. Graphics aren't everything, mate.
Well, I never said they were. You're the one.
You're the one who's just saying he didn't look like the box art, so that's why it's bad.
I didn't say it was bad, mate. Why are you changing it to I said it was bad? I said it didn't make my top 5. No, it wasn't saying that wasn't it. Right. So my number 2.
Super Mario Brothers 3!
I can't believe you put that at number 2. Oh, I'm trying to guess what you put at number 1.
You won't know, mate. But I knew
it'll be Mario RPG 2.
No, it's not, mate.
Oh,
it's but I knew it would shock you because we love.
Right, let's discuss Mario 3 then. Hey, you got a thing about it? Where's the thing?
This is Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah. Iconic.
It is iconic.
It's an iconic box art as well. It's completely different to what you would
I remember
expect.
when I was a kid, I used to sit in my room just holding it in my hand. Like, I know that sounds weird, but it really wasn't weird at the
You're
time.
saying a lot of like stuff that could be taken
No,
away.
you know what it was like? It was like
let's hold it in my hand.
Let's pretend wait up. This is the game itself, and I used to hold this box in my hand.
Wow, that looks like new box.
It's
I can't believe that must be worth a lot.
This is the original box.
Must be what was it?
It's not a reproduction box. Yeah, and I used to just sit in my room like this and just used to look at it. And you know, like when you see a film and it's like in the film, the person, I don't know, they get gold or they get bread or something when they haven't eaten. And I used to hold it like that and just look at it.
What film do they look at bread? That's a good question. What do you call the?
Yeah, what do you call the system itself? So a lot of people would say if I was going to call this game, I would say this is a NES game. What would you say?
NES.
I would also say that, yeah. So what would you call a Super NES? I've given away what mine is.
Leading question, because I call it Super NES.
I probably would call it Super Nintendo.
No, you just didn't.
Well,
So, what film was it? It's like, this will be you.
yeah. Oh, you've broke it now, though. Do it at that one.
Oh, we could just keep that bit in.
Oh, yeah. It was thingy, wasn't it? Wasn't it Twins when he's on the plane?
If you don't stop that kitchen floor.
Take out them thingies and the trash. Oh, you don't get no spending cash. Yakety yak.
No, it's not Twins, mate. I know what it is.
What is it?
Oh, let you figure it out yourself. Oh, we finished that bit.
Anyway, yes, we finished Mario 3.
No, what was the film then?
Right. It was not Twin. It was.
You need to. It's very easy to remember.
Are you sure it wasn't Twins?
I'm very sure.
I'm thinking when they were flying back from where Arnold Schwarzenegger met Danny DeVito.
What in that film was he an aggressive person? Think.
You know, it was Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was though. But anybody at home, if you know if it is,
Let's watch the clip.
Don't stop screwing around back there. This is what I'm gonna do with you.
so yeah, so that was my number 2. What's your number 2?
Oh, Mario 1.
Okay, tell us about it.
Iconic game. I like to traverse the scene.
Don't do that.
No, it's just from our childhood. It's got replayability. You can pick it up now and stuff.
Replayability. I can't hear that word without saying it like that. Sorry.
What's that from?
I think it's from that old advert of the old BT advert with the guy off Fast Show. He goes, "We wanna be together." Show the clip.
Yeah, you don't have to say that. I'll just show the clip.
We would.
Together.
Anyway,
Yeah, what's that got to do with accountability? What were we talking about?
it's just say something in a Brummie accent.
Just look at the ingredients, right? Water and...
Can you do a Brummie accent?
Yeah.
Go on then, say something else that isn't one word. Say a sentence.
Bankability.
That's one word again. Say, my favourite Mario game is Mario 1.
My favourite Mario game.
Ringo Starr.
My favourite Mario game is Mario 1.
I'm warning you with peace and love, but I have too much to do. So no more
We're
fan
moving
mail.
away from the topic at hand. That was pretty much like a Brummie though, wasn't it?
My favourite Mario
You do a
game.
Brummie accent.
My favourite Mario game.
You know what?
Do Northern Irish. And you know it's going to be bad just by the way you move your mouth.
Preparing my mouth to do it. Oh, you seen me da? I can do Scottish though, look. What you doing, Sonny? Anyway, look, this is supposed to be a Mario podcast.
Yeah.
I'm the number one.
I have to put that in myself.
Well, Super Mario Galaxy 2! Woohoo!
What about why? What's so good about
The
that?
game, it touched me.
I can put together like a compilation of you saying inappropriate sounds.
I used to sit in my room just holding it in my hand. Touched me. I like to have a sturdy grip. Anyway, what number were we up to? Oh, yeah, I'm saying it touched me in the way that, and I'll tell you, this is a true story. When I got to the end of it, they have a level called a perfect run, and you can't get hit throughout the entire level. And I must have played that for not too long, but long enough.
No, I remember it. You were throwing your controller around.
I did actually smack my GameCube. At the time, I smacked it over because it was so, and the disc was like this. And I remember when I got to the end of it, and I finally grabbed the star. My hands were shaking like this, seriously. And I got the star, and I was sweating as well. I'm gripping that controller, just gripping it, and I just remember I didn't want to fall off the edge because I thought, what will people think if I don't get the star now? And I got the star, and I was like, I literally jumped up in the room because I was that excited, and I wanted to go and tell Mum and Dad I'd done it, and then I remembered it's a video game and no one cares. So,
And you're 35 years old.
mate, I did it when it came out. So GameCube, so I would have been. GameCube came out in like 2002, so. And Mario Galaxy probably came out 2006. So I was only like 30s.
It's Galaxy 2.
20s probably.
What year were you born?
1982.
28 years old, mate.
Young at heart, mate.
Do you think Mum and Dad would be proud if you come in and say...
That's why I said I didn't go and tell Mum and Dad. I wanted to go and tell them. Believe me, I wanted to go and tell them. I was excited about it. I was just...
And then say, get a job, mate!
Gives a job. Go on, gives it. Gives a go on.
I did actually have a job at the time. I want to make that clear. I did actually have a job. But I was excited about it. And...
I thought you were going to say you cried.
Well, here's the thing. There's a game I haven't put in there because I want to tell a story, but it's one that it kind of hurts me a little bit because Super Mario 3D World, when it came out on the Wii U, I got up to the final level, Champions Road, which you'll see us playing together, and I bought on the Wii U, and I remember I was playing it all day, I just couldn't get a certain part of it right. I remember my girlfriend...
That'll work.
Day off. My girlfriend came into the room and she was like, you're still playing that game? Didn't speak like that. That's a weird, wasn't Nora Batty or anything like that. And she goes, you still playing that game? And I was playing it, and I'll admit it, I didn't finish that level. And I went and I told my mate, we went to the pub together and said, he goes, oh, it was annoying, wasn't it? And I said, yeah.
Story.
And I was like,
We travelled to the south of France.
Complete it. And I said,
I'm Stephen.
in the end, I just thought, it doesn't matter.
And
I just
I'll
didn't
be
do
your
it. And I
guide.
could see his face was like he was so disappointed. And then ever since that day, every time I saw him, we were talking about a game, we were getting really heated about it. And I was like, yeah, the thing is, I know that the game's about this way. And he'd be like, yeah, but you never did Champions Road, did you? And I'd just be like, And every day I used to think about it every single day. Like John Terry missing that penalty in the Champions League.
Champions League for Chelsea. And there's a chance that has passed him by.
Well, my story actually had some emotional impact there, mate. Can we just let it breathe for a minute? Before you jump onto Super Monkey
go on
Ball,
then.
right?
Say it again. The end.
And then ever since that day, it's just every day I wake up and it's just like, it's a new day now. And to not have that stress of having that on my back. And I did it. So anybody out there, if you're struggling on that level,
don't equate that to mental health, mate. You're saying it like it's a struggle.
This mate, when I say my mate, it really is a mate. I'm not just making the story up and it was me being sad or something. It was my mate.
Virtual or real?
I don't have virtual mates. So.
Okay.
He told me that behind his house.
By the way,
there
you know,
was
when
used to
you're
be a
telling
field,
these
and
little
he said,
stories,
if you go in that field,
here's a
and
good
you go in
idea.
the corner of that field.
Have a point.
There's
Makes
a bag
it
of
so much
Nintendo
more
games,
interesting
and
for
it's
the
got
listener.
in it Mario Brothers 3. And oh, sorry, is this boring?
It is pretty boring. It's a boring story.
Anyway, I'll cut to the chase.
Cut to it.
He said there was a bag of games, and there was
That's how far you were in the story. Cut to the chase.
There was Mario 3, and there was the gold Zelda cart.
That's the chase.
But you see, you can't go in there because the guy who's in the field's got a gun, and you'll get shot. If you
Guy who's in the field.
the farmer. And every single time I walk past that field now, not that I live there ananymore, I'm not some dweeb who still lives in the same place that he has all his entire life.
Small town.
Small town boy.
Small town boy.
Every time I walk past
Wait,
that
what were
field,
you singing?
Small Town Boy by Bronski Beat.
What's the chorus?
Run away,
What am I singing? Just a small town boy.
living in it's girl, mate. It's girl. It's girl.
Small town boy.
Can I finish the story? What was that one?
West End Girls. Listen,
He doesn't say that.
Yeah, I know he doesn't. Finish the story. It's a boring story.
Every time I walk past
Yeah, you walk past the field, you say, "Oh, I wonder if that bag of games is in there." It's not a good story.
Right.
Number one.
Anyway, how long has it taken us just to do 5 games? This was only supposed to be one segment, wasn't it?
50 minutes, mate. Number one. Mario 3, we've already talked about it. So.
Anyway, that was a bit of an anticlimax to the end of the list, but we got through in the end.
And we've actually played, as part of a video that's coming up, every Mario game ever made, so trust me, there's some bad ones.
Well, as many we could get our hands on. We couldn't play all of them because we're poor. So.
I'm not poor. I'm not poor. If anyone wants to go out,
No,
I can show you a good time. I can take
I'm not poor either.
Show them the draw.
I thought we might.
Show them the draw!
Come on! Get out of here! Get down!
What is it?
It's the clothes drawer.
What, that's all your clothes in there? Why is there pillowcases in there?
I didn't have any.
Why is there pillow... You do that?
No. We can also be like, we can do a good way to, before it when we're testing the mics, we can be like, just do a mic test, I'll be like, Mark Z Ing Z Bird Z Marking Bird.
Yeah, let's just record that now while we're it's like we're just sitting down.
Yeah. Mark
C
Bird
Ing, you idiot.
I can't believe it, the easiest thing to ever remember.
To pretend we've just sat down.
Mark.
No, mic check, say that again.
Let's just do mic check.
Yeah.
Alright. Mark
Ing.
C, mate. Mark C. Ing. I do it. Now you're getting it wrong. Marking Bird as everybody.
What's one we can kick off with?
I think we can both agree on Mario's Time Machine.
So this is like the edutainment section of Mario games, where they brought out around Super Nintendo time and late NES, where they brought out like ones for... Well, I don't know why they brought them out, because Mario's already for kids. What was the purpose of them? Good input.
They were doing an education thing, and basically when you're in school you don't really learn, like, you know, when have you ever used photosynthesis in your life? Have you ever been I've never walked down the street and been like, oh look, there's a plant, I wonder if the light's going to touch it and make it go photosynthesis.
Why are you talking about touching things?
I don't.
That was it.
No, I've been watching all the things about the Ottoman Empire.
Why did you watch the Ottoman Empire?
To learn about it, because I like to be learned.
Oh, Papa Homer, you are so learned.
Learned, son. It's pronounced learned.
It's fascinating to me. I've been getting myself involved in quite a few old classic movies. I watched Casablanca.
I was wondering how you're going to shoehorn these. You've only watched those classic movies, so you can say you've watched classic movies on this podcast.
I watched the whole of Casablanca.
You're saying it like that's an achievement. It's a film. Most people watch all of the film.
I watched the whole Casablanca, and I was waiting till the end, you know, when she's getting on the plane, and I was waiting for the part where he says,
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
And that ain't in it. And I was speaking to some girl, I was speaking to a real person as well, and they said, because that's gone with the wind. And I was like, I wondered why the whole time, that because she was leaving, and I was
Where were you speaking to her?
It's not important where I was speaking to. I was speaking to a girl.
Oh, what? In real life?
It was real life, mate. Job centre.
I got a hot date tonight. Odd date. Dinner with friends. Dinner alone. Watching TV alone.
You don't call your job centre operative, I was speaking to this girl.
Yeah, so anyway, he didn't say that line, because I was thinking, how is he going to say, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn, when he actually seems like he does give a damn. Let's just get back to the list anyway. We were talking about Mario's time machine. We couldn't work out whether to get into the time machine you had to do this surfing mini game where you had to collect mushrooms as you go. And I'm sure maybe you can get into it, but we could never get past the surfing mini game if that was a mini game. But we didn't actually learn anything about history, and it never even showed a time machine except on the front cover.
Yeah,
it has got a time machine.
We learned about surfing though.
But it had, you can go anywhere in time. So we said, well, why don't we go to the Middle Ages? And then all it was surfing in the Middle Ages.
But what exactly was the point of that little exercise? Fun though it was, drinking in the heady medieval atmosphere of pre-Renaissance deep space.
Yeah.
And then when we put it to this year... we put it to this year, it was just
surfing again. Because we're walking down the streets, that was the Mario was missing.
Yeah, well, they're all the same. They're all conjugulated in my mind sometimes.
This is the definition of conjugated. Relating to or denoting double or triple.
When it came up, I was like, he randomly knows a word that I don't know for once.
What do you mean for once?
Do you know what conjugated means?
Yeah.
What?
Together in matrimony.
Relating to double or triple bonds in a molecule.
Bond. James Bond.
Conjugal rights.
Yeah.
That's having sex, isn't it, though?
Mutual rights and privileges that arise from the state of marriage. Yeah, the right to have sex with the person you're married to. What are we talking about?
Mario's time machine. Mario's time machine. We did Mario's speak and spell.
Hello.
We gotta find the spaghetti, and
you
gotta help us.
This true story. When I was training to be a teacher, and when I went to a classroom.
Yeah.
What do you mean, were you? My brother, he doesn't even know I was. That's what I did at university, mate.
You did music?
No, I changed in the first week. Did education sociology. Yeah, because I told you.
What is sociology?
The science of science.
To get a bachelor's degree.
We're not gonna.
Did you get?
We're not going into that.
A master's degree.
I got a BA.
You didn't.
No, I got a BA. Just didn't get the honours. To get, you know, like when
they give them that basically for free.
No, when you have BA and
that's turning up.
It says BA in big letters.
Yeah, then brackets.
Yeah, in the tiny little brackets, then ons.
Yeah, if you say to someone, what does BA mean? They say British Airways.
No, they don't say BA Baracus.
Don't bring anyone mother into this. She ain't here. If it wasn't for your mother, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah, well, either way, I'll say one of those two things. And if they say, I've got a BA ons, they go, oh, you got a degree.
I don't ever have the ons.
Yeah, because you never got them. We couldn't do Mario.
Couldn't read.
We couldn't do Mario math, mate, or Donkey Kong
Yeah,
math.
because that was difficult. It started with 86. If it started with 30... Yeah.
Oh, start with 2. The 3 numbers, 5, 8 and 2, make 86.
What? Who knows what 86 is in 3 separate numbers?
1 times 12 is 12. 2 times 12 is 24. 3 times 12 is 26.
No, I was watching your mouth.
I didn't say 26.
Shout out to Bath.
You went Bath Uni?
I went Bath Spa University. It's the same. I remember I said to my dad I got into Bath Uni and he said,
I'm proud of you, son.
Yeah. And then I told him, Bath Spa University.
And he said, a spa?
He said, I've got no son. I went to a job interview and the guy in it, I said, I got a BA. Like, he was looking at me as if to, like, say the ons part. And I said, BA. And he was like, what? Like,
thanks for coming.
He didn't say thanks.
So that's it. After 20 years. So long. Good luck.
I don't recall saying good luck.
You wear women's trousers to an interview.
Yeah, that's because I couldn't find my other trousers. Because I said at the time, I said to my mum, have I got trousers for the interview? And she said, oh, David, don't worry, we've got loads of trousers. Came to the day of the interview. I said, Mum, where's my trousers? And she said, oh, I'll go look in the attic. And then she was looking in the attic and I was like, we're running out of time. She was like, just wear some of mine. I had to wear women's trousers, but you couldn't tell because...
Did you get a job?
It's not important if I got the job or not.
No, but they got a story out of it. Who's the guy that came in wearing women's trousers and high heels?
Why have you had a high heel? There was never any high heel. Let's get back to Mario.
The last part of the podcast is about Mario films. There's not been many of them. Mario films and TV shows.
Super Mario Brothers. This ain't no game.
Remember growing up with the cartoon?
Oh yeah, Mario Brothers Super Show.
Yeah.
In that though, it was a strange one because they were plumbers, but they also made pizza, which I always thought was a bit
cliched Italian. It was just
that was cliche.
Yeah.
Never confuse shit with chocolato.
But it had that great rap in it. We're the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's the game. We're not like the others who got all the fame. If
your sick is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers.
There was another one, Super Mario. Oh well, do you want to still talk about that?
No, interesting fact about Super Mario World. Was that what it was called?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cartoon was called Super Mario World.
Yeah, and the theme song from that was done by the lead singer of Devo.
Really?
Yeah.
What, like Super Mario World?
Yeah.
How many catchy theme songs were there? One we always used to watch every week. Loved it. Remember Galaxy High? Galaxy High! Wow, 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 wow.
Let's see if we can sing the whole thing, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. Doyle was a high school star. Everybody knew he'd go real far. Doyle's got a lot to learn here at Galaxy High. Galaxy High! Galaxy High! Galaxy High! No, I don't remember it.
The next one's going to be another popular one.
The Simpsons.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about there because we, again, showed the photo of us and watching the very first Simpsons. So yeah, look out for that episode, and we'll be launching a Patreon as well to get some of that. Yeah, to get some of that
taxes.
to rinse you.
The finger thing means the taxes.
I want to be able to look back on this episode in like a year
And say this was rock bottom.
This was this was it. This was the very bottom. If you can like and subscribe to the channel, because we will be doing more of these, and if you find us funny, well, if that'll be good.
See you later.
Laters. Yeah. See you later.
Welcome to the podcast. Yeah.
All right. Welcome.
Oh dear.
All right.
Right, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, this is the good, the bad, and the two skis. Bad start. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
This is the good, the bad, and the two skis. With me, A1, aka Ski.
And me, Dave. That's my name. That's
you know, you'll all know me because I'm. Oh, let's start again.
Good start.
Welcome to the podcast.
How?
Don't do that. Welcome to the podcast. No, I'm A1. Wait till I finish my bit. Episode 1 of the good.
But you're supposed to say why I'm on the podcast first, mate, because they don't know who I am. You're supposed to say, look.
Oh yeah.